What am I doing? Hello everyone. So yes, that title is not clickbait. I did audition for The Bachelor. I actually just came back from the audition like a couple of hours ago, and I thought about it, and I see there's a lot of videos of girls talking about their audition experiences on The Bachelor, and they seem to be pretty popular videos. And also I just want to talk about it, so I was like, hey, why not? I live in Los Angeles, so I went to the one in Costa Mesa. I almost didn't go because it's like an hour away from where I live in Los Angeles, but with the traffic today, even on a Saturday, it ended up being 2 hours, and I didn't know that, so I was like taking my time. The audition said that it could be between 1 to 5 p.m., so I was like, all right, I'll show up a little later. It's a Saturday. I'm just gonna take my time getting ready and stuff. And I put in my GPS, and it says 4:30 ETA. I was freaking out. I was like, well, I probably need to give myself at least an hour. Like, they're probably gonna stop taking people at 4. So it was really dumb. Like, I called the hotel, and they're like, well, we don't know. We don't really have any info on that. And there was nobody else to contact, so I was just like, oh man, okay. So I just grabbed my Starbucks, and I said, you know what? Let me just go on this adventure. If I get in, I get in. If I don't get into the audition, then I just wasted hella gas, but there's some sort of positive outlook, right? With time, I am just oblivious. So I get to the hotel, and it is like 4:55. 4:55. 4:55. And I pull into the parking garage, and the lady knew what I was talking about. I said, hey, is this the right parking for The Bachelor? I said, yeah. And she goes, yeah, come on in, it's all right. I said, okay. And so I go up to the front desk, and as soon as I walk into the hotel, actually, I just see all these girls in the bar. Fun fact, for their auditions, they have an open bar. I didn't end up getting anything to drink just because I was kind of nervous, and also because I was driving, and I drove by myself the 2 hours. So I drove alone. It's okay because I had my Starbucks to keep me company. But I decided not to get a drink, but I know they had like food and drinks, and everyone there was super friendly. The staff was like, yeah, if you hurry upstairs, they might still be able to take you. And so as I'm walking down the hall, there's other girls like running with me, and I was like, oh, thank God. And so I just followed all the girls with the dresses, because you could tell who was there for like the audition. And we get in, and I was literally like one of the last people they took. They're like, all right guys, it's almost 5 o'clock, come in here, get your numbers. So it was basically a pretty painless process. I was in there for maybe 2 hours or so. And the first thing they have you do is they give you some like paperwork, like waivers and release forms, I think, to like, you know, you have to read over and sign, make sure you agree to the terms. And then they have a 6-page application process that basically just goes through a series of questions. Have you ever been convicted of a felony, which I haven't? Have you ever been married? Do you have any kids? Which neither of those exist. Have you ever been engaged? Which is also a no for me. If you see the pattern, single AF. Yeah, I have my cat sitting next to me right now. And then it just basically asks you, why do you want to be on the show? List like 3 words to describe your personality, list your hobbies, and just different things like that, like your past dating experience, a little about yourself and your family, just, you know, basic questions. I think one of my favorite questions, and I know other people have brought this up too, is your favorite alcoholic drinks. I'm pretty sure they're gonna laugh at mine because I put it into categories. So I put cocktails, Mai Tai and margaritas, wine, Moscato, beer, Shock Top, and Blue Moon. So I know they're gonna be like, all right. Well, I actually printed out and filled out the application online. That way I could save a little time. And also because I knew I was gonna be so nervous, my hand was gonna be shaking like crazy. Another cool thing is they have a bunch of Bachelor pens that you can fill out with. And after we left that room, I didn't think about it, but other girls were like, yeah, they were letting us take the Bachelor pens. And I was so sad because I didn't take one. But I am happy because they were also giving out free Bachelor bags, which I'll show you right now. Let me go grab it. Ta-da! So this was pretty cool. I think it's like a cool experience, a nice little, what's that word called? Souvenir? Is that, yeah, souvenir, that thing. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my thumbnail, because why not? One of those will work. I should just have my cat with it too, right? They'll pick me if they know I'm like really lonely and I'm a crazy cat lady and I have no life. I'm just kidding. Or am I? I don't know, leave a comment down below and let me know if you think I'm a crazy cat lady. So after we filled out applications, we waited for a while and we got our photos taken. So basically you just like write your name down, write the phone number, and they take a couple like shots of like full body and like halfway up, like torso up I think, and then like a close up. And then you're just waiting for a while. So I got to talk to some girls and it was such a cool experience because they were talking about like some people knew other girls on the show or different people that were contestants on the show. And it was fun to like have a bunch of girls like gossiping and drinking at the open bar, and they're all dressed up and we're talking about who we want to be the next Bachelor. And it honestly kind of felt like I was on the show in a way. Like it was just, I love the show, so it was such a cool experience to have that. And then they called us by number. So there was 391 of us total, but that was throughout the whole day. So there was just like the last 100 that were waiting. And so of course we were the last group to go into this hallway and wait outside. And then they brought 2 of you in at a time to audition. Not together, like one girl would be on one side of the room and you'd be on the other. And they basically did how I have it set up right now. Like it's the camera about, you know, I'm guessing my frame was about here. And then they have the bright light to kind of, you know, to have light. Wow, that is so weird. As soon as I said light, my light turned off. So for that portion, they basically just had me come into the room, slate my name and like where I'm from, some details. It was very similar to what I wrote on the application. And there was a guy there that just asked me questions and I didn't know whether to look at him or the camera, so I kind of just kept doing both. But I'm guessing the camera, because if I'm looking up here while talking, that looks a little weird, doesn't it? Yeah. So anyways, he was really nice and it was actually a really easy process. I was so like nervous and shy when I first like walked into the room, but then he made it like so much easier. And I basically just said like my dating history and like what I do for fun, where I'm from, like why I moved to LA, you know, like what I do. It was really easy and honestly it was pretty fun. There's like so many girls at audition, so I'm not like thinking, oh, they're gonna pick me, whatever. I got this bag, so it's all good. But yeah, that was my experience on auditioning for The Bachelor, and it was a lot of fun. And if you like the show, I would honestly recommend auditioning. I mean, if you want to be on the show, or even if you just want to kind of experience it a little more, because it is a really cool experience if you're a fan of the show, or if you're looking for love. Like, yeah, both of those things for me. It's lonely in LA. I have a lot of friends, but literally dating has been awful. I mean, so awful. Like, ugh. Like I've been on like all the dating, I've never talked about this on YouTube, oh my gosh. I've been on all the dating sites, they do not work, for me at least. I always get told, oh, I'm just looking for something like casual, not serious. That's literally my life. Or I like guys and they don't like me back. Like there's, so yeah, I love just doing really weird out of the box things, so it could be an adventure. Anyways, if you like this video, please subscribe and comment below if you have any comments to make, and please subscribe to my channel to see more of my vlogs and crazy sketches that I do. I'm posting weekly now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Also, if you guys want to hear more about my dating life or dating experiences I've had, or just people that I've had unrequited love with, leave a comment below and let me know, and maybe I will just somehow take up the courage to actually talk about it. Yeah, but leave a comment, I'll definitely get into those details, or dating details. Honestly, I would like to get into like the horrible dating stories. I don't even care if those guys watch that, because they need to see how they are #rude AF. So yeah, just let me know. Or am I don't know, let me leave in a or am I don't know, leave a comment in my, or am I don't know, leave a comment in the section, let me, or am I don't know, I can't talk.